Police and You every single Thursday. We welcome Officer Russell. As always, thanks for being here, Media Ambassador for the TTPS, ASP Russell. I want to give you a chance, as always. Well, firstly, good morning. Welcome. Good to see you.
Well, good morning, Mr. Williams, and good morning on behalf of my Commissioner, Deputy Commissioner, 1st and 2nd Division of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago.
Well, seeing that is SEA.
Definitely.
Thursday, because I know we're going to talk about the SOE.
Of course.
I'll give you a chance, firstly, to send some support and strength to the students.
Well, on behalf of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, we want to say all the best to all the students that are writing the SEA examination this morning. We know you are well prepared, regardless of the results or the outcome. At the end of the 5-year period, everybody writes the same exam, so it's about application and sacrifice. To the parents, we know it's a great stress reliever. This day has finally come. When you go to the schools this evening, we want you to be a little considerate with respect to how you park your vehicles. You know, comport yourself. We know you're going to take the children to the malls, the various malls and outlets and gaming arcades so that they themselves could enjoy a little stress reliever. Just be vigilant, be careful, don't show large sums of money. Just think about your safety first. Yeah,
because there's going to be lots of activity on commerce in all the major hotspots, the malls, the movie towns, all over. So I'm glad that you put forward that advice.
We have also increased patrols
to
ensure a smooth flow and that there's nothing negative to affect any of the students writing this exam today.
So we just had discussions and again advice regarding the SEA as we examine the SOE. It's coming to an end, I believe, on Sunday.
Yes.
Would you say it was a success? What's the passing grade if you was to grade this SOE?
Well, if I was to grade the SOE, honestly speaking, number one, I don't think it is up to me to grade the SOE. I think probably that is a job for the commissioner or for the members of the public, because if we have a reduction in the fear of crime amongst the citizens, then we would have experienced some level of success. What I can say, our statistical data has pointed us in a direction where when we look comparatively at the murder for the different periods, when you look at 2024, we have had 154 murders for this same period. But when you look at 2025, we had 105.
And what about other serious crimes? Because it seems that the public, they tend to judge crime based on the murder rate, and we know that's just one element. That is obviously a harsh element because people are impacted, lives are lost. But in terms of other crimes, we're talking here car break-ins, house break-ins, theft, people grabbing purse and tongue and other parts. What's happening with that?
Well, I'm happy that you asked that question. So I listened to my commissioner yesterday, and he himself was giving an update as to what we would have achieved during the SOE thus far. And he would have spoke of, I don't have all the figures exact, but an over 30% reduction in murders and over 50% reduction in serious crime, over 30% reduction in what we call home invasions. You know, so we have experienced a significant decrease in all areas of serious crime. And I want to take this opportunity to thank all of the officers of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service and all the other apparatus of the Ministry of National Security that would have come together to make this SOE situation a success.
ASP Russell, as we wrap things up, what are the post-SOE plans?
So we continue to focus on what you call precision policing and other strategies that looking at proactivity first, you know, looking at our data and deploying our resources accordingly to prevent. We look at presence. We look at prosecution. We look at intelligence. We also, you know, I can't come here and not ask the public to continue to partner with us. We need the information. We want to commend Crime Stoppers for their new initiative where you have, they have a new drive right now where we offering the rewards, $7,000 for rifles, $5,000 for shotguns, $4,000 for handguns, meaning pistols and revolvers. So we see that amalgamations of different entities coming together to ensure a safe Trinidad. We want the business public, the business sector to come out also and, you know, help sponsor, help support, come together and bring their ideas. We want the public of Trinidad and Tobago to come together and bring their ideas as well, because we cannot do it by ourselves. I continue to mention that time in, time out, we cannot do it by ourselves. So, we understand certain things have to go on. We promise you we will continue with the exercises. And what I was pleased to hear recently in one of my briefings is that we have since recertified persons with the DUI. We have since completed courses with respect to the tintometer for the dark tin persons. So, we are moving ahead with things to make Trinidad and Tobago safer. So for those who have the dark tins, I would advise you, please get rid of it. We are certified and the equipment has been received. So we definitely will be out there together with our comrades from the licensing office. And there's a long weekend soon again.
Yeah, so I guess it's time to shape up.
Definitely.
So as we wrap things up, basically you're saying that presence will continue, the exercises and you all being out there and doing the random stops.
Definitely. We will continue to do our best and to ramp up even more as we could. We know there will be a little bit of difficulties as with securing some warrants and stuff like that under the AJIPA. However, we continue to develop the information. So once a warrant is needed for searching of premises, we would have the information there, because now it's a bit more stringent. No longer the days where we just run in, people quote unquote say the police run in their houses. There's a more stringent process to acquire a warrant to search a premises where we must satisfy the master of the court with certain information. So we are doing our best. And for the election campaigns, we would have seen a situation in Tobago recently. We want the public to adhere to the instructions of the police officers. We are here for your safety. We want to encourage the respect. Campaign managers and political leaders, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service are asking you, please have a level of respect for each other. Trinidad and Tobago is ours.
ESP Russell, as always, a sincere thanks. That's the Police News segment for today, the 10th of April, 2025. We take a pause. We get ready for the 7 a.m. news update. Much more after 7.